Now I've given you the steps over here, right? So over here, I'm going to show you two things that you need to know when it comes to GitHub and your data science projects. Okay, you need to create a repository, one for your profile and then one for your projects. Okay, one for your profile and then one for your project. So I'm going to show you for your profile, then after that I'll take you through how you can do it for your project. Okay, so let me go back over here and then let me show you what you're going to do over here. So once you come here, right, we have what is called repository. That is where you're going to host all your projects, right? But first and first, when you're submitting your GitHub portfolio to your recruiters, they're going to see your profile. Okay, so let's first create see how we can create the profile before we even go to how we can even bring our projects over here. Okay, so you see that we have the plus sign over here, right, which is nothing but showing you things you can create over here. If you click on that, we have a new repository, import repository, new gist, new organization, and new project. Some of these things we use later on as we go on, right? But first, let me show you how to use how to use repository to create your your profile like this. Okay, so over here, if you see the overview, you see that we have the projects that you have created so far. All of the projects will be here, right? Not all of them, but the popular ones will be here, right? And then your timeline, that is how far you have you've been active over here, will be here, right? It will be here. And if you go to say repository, all the projects that you have put over here will be there. Okay, if you scroll all throughout, you see all the projects that you have done. If it is your first time creating it, you might not be seeing any of these things over here. Okay, but as time goes on, all the projects that you're going to do in the course, you're going to push all of them over here. Okay, so let's go back here, right? So you click on this new repository, right? Click on that. So over here, we are going to create your profile like the one that you saw earlier on, right? So there's an important concept that you need to understand over here. Once you come here, you need to make sure that the name that you're going to give, that is if you're creating for the profile. If you're doing it for anything else, it's not that important. You can just give it any name that you want. But if you're creating it for your profile, make sure that this name that you're going to give is the same thing as the name over here. So I'm going to type the same thing, right? Now, once you do that, you're going to get this message, right? The name is available, right? And then you're going to say that it's a special repository that you can use to add a readme mnd, right, .md to your GitHub profile. Okay, make sure it's public and initialize it with a readme to get started. Okay, meaning that you can now use this one as your profile. Okay, it's a special page that they are going to create for you that you can use. Okay, and it's saying that make sure that it is initialized with the readme. Readme means that you can write something there to describe your background. Okay, so you just have to click this one, right? Add a readme file. Sometimes you will see here as initialize initialize a readme file or something like that. But you can see that it's here initialize this repository with, right? Then you add a readme file. That's what you have to tick, and then make sure that this one is public. Okay, make sure that this one is public. All right, now once you do that, everything is fine over here, right? So the name should be the same as this name and public, and add a readme. Okay, once you do that, you're going to click on create repository. Okay, so let's click on that. Okay, now once you do that, you come to a page like this, right? It's gonna take you to a page like this. So it has been created. If you see the URL over here, you can see github.com/, and then whatever name is there is gonna be there that you have given. Okay. Now here you can edit the readme, which is just nothing but the background that you want to give, right? So over here, if you want to write something, right, they have given you a template over here which you can write. If you preview this how it is, right, just hide there is what is there, but you can edit whatever is here, right, and give some stuff over here, right? But I'm going to show you in a very good way of creating this one without worrying about this code, right? You can edit it if you want, but I'm going to show you something, something good, something more easier to do it. Okay, so I'm going to let me cancel it. You can cancel it down here, or you can just cancel it up here, right? So yeah, then we have here. Okay, now in order to build the readme very well, right, let me go back to this. Let me click on this name that we just created. Okay, Now you see that over here we have add file, right? We have go to file, we have add file. Now if you click on add file, right, you can upload certain files over here, right? Or you can create a new one over here. We're going to use the upload file. Okay, you're going to use the upload file. First, let's visit the profile and see what is there. Okay, now because I have some things, some projects or repositories over here, you can see that there are some projects in here, right? But in your case, you might not be having edit. Now you can click on this one to edit, but I don't want you to use this one. I'm going to show you a different way to do it. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, we are going to upload this readme file, right? You're going to create one and then upload it here. Okay, now in order to do that, I've given you some link over here, right? Just go to this link that I've given you, copy it, and then you can paste it, or you can just click on that to open it. Let me click on that, right? It's gonna show you that it's redirecting you to here. It's okay, just click on that. Okay, now you will land at this place, right? It's saying that the easiest way to create a readme is just this platform, right? Now if you see, let's go back. Let me show you what we're gonna do over here, right? Now I'm going to go to my profile here and then show you one of the, I'm going to go to repository, right? And then I'm going to go to this, right? Let me go to this project over here. Now if you see this project, you see that there's a description over here, right? And there are some stuff over here, there's some stuff over here, right? I created these things using this platform. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can also do it for your profile and for all your projects as well. Now over here you're going to click on get started, right? You can click on that, right? Now this is the one that I was just showing you, right? This is the one that I was just doing right now, that I'm just showing you. You can see build and deploying a Netflix recommender system, right? That's a project that I am showing you right now. If you go to my repository over there, you can see that it's there, right? Build and deploy, deploying a Netflix recommender system, and all the descriptions and everything is there, right? Because I created it over here, right? Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to refresh this, or maybe create a new one, right? Let me go to incognito over here, right? And then I'm going to do a new one for you to see. So let me paste the link over here. Okay, now I'm going to create a new one over here for you to see from scratch, so that you get to see how things are done. All right, now you can see that if it is a project, right, you can add the project title and everything. But first, let me show you a profile. If you see this part of this left side, right, we have this left side, we have this middle part, and then we have this right side, right? This left side is the things that you can add to your profile or your project, right, to create it. This middle side is where you're going to type whatever you want to type, and then the preview is going to be here. Whatever you type is going to be here, right? So for instance, if instead of project title, if I type the this is a demo, you see that anything that I'm typing here is shown here. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, now for your profile, right, scroll through over here, right? If you scroll through over here, you go all the way, let's see, I think yeah, if you come here, you see that GitHub profile, right? About me is there, GitHub profile, introduction, links, and others, and skills are there. That's what we are going to use right now. So now I'm going to click on this one over here, right? Once you click on that, it's going to be active up here, right? It's going to be up. The things that are active are going to be here, right? Whatever you see here, they are the ones that are active over here, right? So for instance, the title, we don't really need the title. I'm going to delete that. Once I do that, it's gone. If I click on this, then the middle part will come, right? Because that's what I want to edit right now, right? So about me is here. Now you can write anything about you over here, right? So for instance, if you see the one that I did over here, right? For about me, if you scroll, come here, right? About me, I say, hey, I am a full stack data scientist. I am blah 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 blah, and then you can just write whatever that you want to write. So let me show you how to do that. So instead of this, maybe I am, right? I am a full stack data scientist, right? I mean anything that you want to write, but let's leave it this way. And if you come down here, so this one is about me, right? If you come down here, right, There's also profile introduction, right? So let's click on that, right? And then you see whatever that you have clicked. So in this way, I want to switch the position of this one and this one, okay, so that the name will come first. So um whatever name that you want to give, you can just write it here. So hi, let me leave the I am over there. I am doctor, right? And then you put your name over there. So that's how you do it. And then the about me is there. You can just write as many things that you want over there, right? As many things that you want. So something blah 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 blah, blah. You can just write all of them that you want over there, about you over there. And if you go all the way down here, you see that we have some links over here. I'm going to click on this one, and this one is going to show you something like this, right? The links, as you can give your links. So if you go here and you see the links, you see that I have my portfolio, the LinkedIn, and then the trader account over there, right? So my portfolio is just pointing to my GitHub account, and then my LinkedIn account, my trader account. You can add as many that you want. Okay, so over here you can just put your links over there, right? So the link is going to come here, right, where it is white. You're going to put it over there, and here your trader account will go here, right? And then your LinkedIn account is going to go there, and your trader account is going to go here, right? So you can give your GitHub account over here, or if you have any other profile page or portfolio page, you can put it over there, right? Maybe your Medium blog page or something, right? And here you can put your LinkedIn account and also your trader account over there. Okay, so the links that are in white are the ones that you're going to change. Okay, and once that place is done, then you can also add the other, if you have any other thing that you want, or maybe first add skills over there, right? So the skills that you have, right? So in this case, maybe you can put, say, one, and then if you put one like this, full stop, and then if you press the space, it becomes like like a list. Okay, so one, maybe the first skill that you have is, say, Python skills, right? And then two dot space, right? And then you can put maybe machine learning, right? Machine learning, something like that. Okay, and maybe three, your third skill is something like maybe deep learning, right? Something like that. And maybe your fourth skill, right? You can add as many as you want, right? As many as you want, maybe data science or something. Okay, something like that. All right, so you can just add your skills over there as well. And whatever we are doing here is to avoid writing it in the form of a code like what GitHub was giving us to do. Okay, we don't want to do it that way, but we want to actually use the visual editor to do it. Yeah, that's instead of clicking on this one to edit. Now come back here, and what else can we add? Let's say the other, right? So let me go and bring it. So any other thing that you want to add over here, right? So if you go to the one that I created, right? If you see the one that I've created, let me go back here, or maybe here, right? Let me show you the one that I've created. So for the other, I wrote the summary of my journey, right? And then I put something there. So that is this part. Let me go over here all the way here. So that is this one. See the summary of my journey, right? Then I put some things over here. I started as a mathematician, the program that I did at my undergraduate level, my master's level, my PhD level, and all the things are there, right? So you can just put all of them like that. Okay, you can just put all of them like that. And you can also just edit it the way you want. For instance, if you want to add an image over there, like I have put over there, right? This one will give you a summary of your entire GitHub account. Okay, your summary of your entire GitHub account. I've given you a link to this one over here. If you go to the file that I've prepared for you, right, you see that link over here, right? You can just copy that link, right? Now, if I copy this link and put it in my browser over here, right, and press enter, right, this is what I have put over there. So it's constantly going to update, right, and then give you a rating of your account, how people are interacting with your account, how your projects are there, and how you have organized it, and then give you a score of that. Okay, now what you need to change, this one is for my account. Okay, so in order to customize it for your account, you need to change this name. You see that I have this name over there, right? This name, right? If you go to my profile account, that's the name over there, MRBRIT, right? So that is what is there. So you just have to just delete this one and put your name over there. Okay, the name that you created when we're creating the repository, right? That name that you gave, right? That is your username. You come and put it over there, right? And that's it. You have your link, and it's going to give you statistics of your own account. Okay. Okay, so that's what you have to do. And then once you do that and everything is fine, just copy it, right? Once you have edited it, copy it, and then come to come over here, and then where you want to put it, right? So in order to put that one, you need to go to logo, right? You need to go to logo, click on logo, and then logo is going to be added over here for you, right? And then you see that there's a placeholder. There's already existing logo over there, which is going to be this link. Okay, now you need to change that link. So I'm going to delete this link over there, right? So let me go all the way here, right? I can just even do it like this. Delete that link that is in the bracket, right? Let me delete it all the way here. Okay, once I do that, that thing is gonna go off. Okay, now the link that you have right now is what you're gonna paste over there. You see now, once I paste it there, it's there. Okay, you see that it's there. It's nicely displayed over there, right? You can drag it and put it anywhere that you want. I mean, these things are, I mean, you can just drag them, right? For instance, if I want the other to come before the skill, I can just drag it like that, and it's just gonna change. You see the other has come and where the skill is. Okay, if I want, say, the logo to come first, I can just do it like this, and if you scroll down up here, you see that the logo is there. So that is how your GitHub account is gonna look over there. Okay, so depending on how you want to arrange it, just sit down, edit this thing, and make it more nice, right? Make it customizable to your own, I mean, to suit your own requirement over there. Okay, just sit down, edit it the way that you want. Okay, once you have done editing this thing, right, you just have to download it, right? You just have to download it to your system, right? I already have one readme over here, right? Let me actually move that one away. Okay, so now if I come back here, right, let me come back here and then download it, right? So I'm going to just save it. It depends on where you want to save it, right? So let me save that. Once that is done, now we can go to our GitHub account, right? Once you come here, then you can just click on your username over there, right? Then it will take you over here. So you go to add file, then you go to upload files. Okay, then wherever it will actually going to take you over here, right? So you go to choose your files, and then wherever your files are, you just select it. Okay, now once you do that, it's going to load that file over here for you. Okay, it's going to load the file over here for you. Sometimes it's possible that you do this, and then when you get here, you try to upload the file, then it becomes difficult. In that case, you have to go back and then let me actually show you this before I show you that part. Okay, I'll come back and then demonstrate that one to you if you find any difficulties in that. So if you are able to upload this successfully, then you have to just click on commit changes. Okay, now once I click on that, it's going to just process the file that we just loaded. Now you see how beautiful it is. Okay, whatever we created is here, right? Whatever we created here. Now if you go to your profile again, right, now you see how your profile is looking. Okay, whatever that you created over there is going to be there. Okay, whatever information that you gave is going to be your profile over there, right? And it's going to look so nice over there. Okay, and this is professional way of doing it, right? This is how we do it in the industry, right? If you want to show your profile, or if you want to show recruiters that yes, you know what you're doing and you're professional enough, right? This is how you do things. Okay, this is how you do things, and then all your projects are going to be there, right? You just share the link that you have, and that's it. So this is just going to be your profile link. Okay, you can change the image to your image that you want, right? If you click on that, you can come here and then you can go to edit. You upload whatever image that you want to upload over there. Okay, and some bio over here is also nice. You can give your other URLs over here and then update it. Okay, so you see how nice this is, right? Then so as I was saying that sometimes you try to upload it, and if it's not working, you have to come back and then delete this repository, right? So let me actually go here. Let me go to repositories, and you can come to whatever repository that you created. Okay, and then you go to click on that repository. That is, if you're uploading the readme that you downloaded, right, and it's not working, it's not downloading for you, can just come here, go to settings, right, and you go all the way down here, and then you delete that repository, right. You can delete it. It's going to ask you if you want to delete it. Then you just copy this here and then paste it over there, right, and click on understand. Now that repository is gone. You can't find it anymore. Okay, you can't find it anymore. Let me just click on one of the projects over here. Now if I go to my profile again, you see that I don't have it like it used to be. I don't have that repository. Now if I want it, I have to create it again, right? So as I was saying, if you're finding it any difficult, if you're finding any difficulties in doing it, it's because when you're creating this one, you initialize it with readme and you're uploading another readme, so it becomes confused, and you won't be able to upload a new readme. So that's why it will take so much time to do the upload, and sometimes it will not even upload it. Okay, in that case you have to delete it, and then you come and then redo it again. And instead of now initializing it with readme, you can untick it, okay, so that it will not have any readme. So now if I but make sure it is public, okay, and you can give description if you want. If I click on the create repository, now it will take you here and then ask you to create a new file or upload a file, right? And they are saying that we recommend every repository to include the readme, because click on upload an existing file. Okay, once you click that, it's going to take you here, and then you can choose the readme that you downloaded. Okay, and then it's now going to download it nicely for you, and can commit it again, right? Okay, great. Now I see how it's looking nicely. Okay, see how it's looking now. If you go to your profile, click on your main username, and add your image and everything, and you can see how nicely it's looking. Okay, how nicely it's looking. So this is how you create your professional GitHub account, and this is what you're going to share with recruiters when the time comes. Okay, so be creative enough. With this part, be creative enough to edit it the way that you want. Okay, edit it the way that you want. All right, so this is how you do it for creating profile. Now in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can also create it for your projects, right? Just like I did it for one of the projects, right? So I'm going to show you how you can also do it. All right, I'm going to show you how you can also write a project description like this.